Here at Stuff Towers, we absolutely love robots, and this week we got a rather special invitation to spend the afternoon with the IC Hexapod, a six-legged automaton with the ability to track your face and take your picture if you manage to hold its gaze for long enough. Now, the IC will be on display at the Maker Fair in Newcastle on the 13th and 14th of March, which is an event full of DIY technology and crafts like super cool robots and other cool gadgets created by roboteers and hackers, all celebrating the do-it-yourself mindset. So what exactly is the IC Hexapod? What's a hexapod even? Luckily, we caught up with Matt Denton, the creator of the IC, who filled us in on everything we need to know.
Okay, a hexapod is a six-legged creature such as this. So that could be an ant, for example. It means it has 6 legs, hex. And these are hexapod robots. This particular hexapod robot, IC, has a vision system attached to his head, and the vision system looks for faces. And when it spots a face in a crowd, it locks onto that face and starts interacting and following it around. So this is essentially amalgamation of two technologies, hexapod technology and vision technology, computer vision. IC Hexapod, this particular robot, I guess, took about 4 or 5 months, but most of that time was tinkering with the vision system and getting the fluidity and the organic type movement out of it. I've been building hexapods a long time before then, so the locomotion engine and the way the legs work I'd already done, so it would have taken longer had I not have already been building hexapods. So I took one of my existing hexapods and added the vision system to it. So it is about a 4 or 5 month process, but had I started from scratch, you know, there's a lot of work in the engineering. There's all the leg parts are CNC cuts. That's a CNC router, computer controlled system that cuts all the parts out. And there's a lot of time that's gone into the electronics development and software that looks after the locomotion. Probably is, I guess, about a year's worth of development on and off over a long period of time. You know, so it's still constantly evolving, really, the software that controls it. So I've had a great response to IC actually, because people just seem to really, the interaction with him is very natural. Some people come up and they're scared of him, so they back away, and he naturally comes forward, so they're more scared of him. Others come up and are really, you know, straight into his face, and he backs off. And you'll get, oh, he's really cute, he's afraid of me. Well, he's not. I've not put those emotions in, but what happens is people put their own emotions onto him. You know, how they behave with him, how they interact with him, he behaves more. So if a kid comes up and moves around a lot, he moves around a lot. And so they think he's fun. Whereas if people come up and just stare at him, they go, what does he do? Well, he's just staring back at you because all you're doing is staring at him. So I've had some really good reactions, and it's gone down very well with the public.
Okay, you've got to admit that was pretty damn impressive. I mean, the way it moved was just incredibly smooth. You can really tell that Matt used to work in animatronics. Very clever guy. So, are you feeling inspired? Now, obviously, you won't be able to pick up one of these in your local Currys or Dixons, but the next best option is to buy the parts, electronics and kits needed to create your own design. Of course, you'll need to cough up a lot of money in the process, or you could just watch our video on repeat. It's your call. I know what I'll be doing, don't I, Bob?